You're still watching Vivas with me, Chankri and Sharita.
And our next guest is the director and writer of the recently released movie The Kid from the Big Apple, which has been making waves since its multiple wins at the Macau International Movie Festival, including Best Writing. Before deciding to take on the role of a filmmaker, Jess Teong appeared in numerous advertisement television shows and movies spanning over a decade. There's no doubt that her extensive career in film and television as an actor, producer, and director has shaped her filmmaking expertise. Welcome to Vivas, Jess.
Hi. Hi, Jess. First of all, we have to congratulate you for this movie. Everyone is watching it and they're walking in with a box of tissue. It's so touching. Really, Jess, what sparked your passion for filmmaking?
Wow. Since I was a little girl, my mom always take me, brother and sisters, watching movie in a small cinema. But even though she could only afford 2 tickets, and we as happy enjoying watching, sitting on the corridor. So from there, I think I really picked up a passion and interest watching movie. And in fact, my first watch movie is a Bollywood movie called Bobby.
Oh, that's
Bobby.
very sad movie. I can't watch without crying.
I think you know this movie. You're so young.
I watched it. The guy who acts like a... Yes, it's an amazing movie.
Yes, I love the movie. So, and from there, I think I appreciate a movie that comes with a lot of good music, good acting. Yeah, so yes.
Nice. Now, Jess, you have taken on a few different roles as an actor, a producer, a director. And, which movies have been inspiring to you for all the different areas you have taken up?
Let's start with actor first. I think after watching movie did by Gong Li, it's called Red Lantern. It's many years ago. So I have that feeling, wow, how would be nice if I can have a role like that. Not much dialogue, but a lot of inner acting and emotion. I like that kind of acting. So but for producer and director, I did not think I want to be one until I got a job to be a producer. So it's not a plan to be a producer. Yes.
All right. So you've done so many things, Jess. You started singing, and then you went on to to do other jobs, and then you came back as a producer. You're an actor, and now most recently you're a director. Which of these multiple roles, many roles, do you think suits you the best, and why?
I think I still want to try and learn whatever I can. I think I'm full of blades, but none is sharp yet. I'm still trying to. I'm open for anything that I think I find it challenging, or maybe will help me in my career now. So I'm open. I think I'm still learning. Never stop learning.
Right, but one thing we know is that you're multi-talented and you're amazing at everything.
Full of blades.
Yeah, that's a great attitude to have, being very open. But when you're making a movie, do you have a specific result that you would like to achieve before you actually set out to make the movie?
I think, you mean when
Any
I was
kind of
being
result
script?
you're hoping from the audience?
I think the first thing that I think the result I'm expecting is I must like it first. I must love the movie first. The movie, if I'm doing a touching movie or a heartwarming movie, I have to feel it first. Otherwise, I wouldn't show to audiences.
No, well, that's very important, Jess, that you feel the movie, you like the movie. Sometimes it's quite hard to, at the same time, be true to yourself, but also meet the demands of the mass population.
Correct.
How do you do this?
Well, I think I was quite lucky when I was doing this story. I did not have any restriction from investors or maybe from distributors that saying that I want to use who and who, or maybe investors said, hey, I want to put in all my products in your movie, so only I will invest. Or maybe I don't have restriction from my producer first, I would say. He did not, he gave me a lot of space and rooms to explore the script. So I think I'm blessed with that. And then I don't have other elements like, oh, I want to write an award-winning movie or a movie will hit box office, because I don't have benchmark to prove yet. or maybe to meet the target. So I think I'm blessed with this kind of criteria. Yes.
Okay. And what qualities of a movie actually make a great movie to you?
A movie that, like my movie now, I think it's a movie that make people talk about it, and they want to share with family, they want to share with friends. I think this is very important, you know, it like, and a lot of positive energy. I always say good aura attracts good energy. I think this is very important.
Now, we'll be speaking about your recent movie, The Kid from the Big Apple, really soon. But we're really looking forward to. We're so happy that you actually won an award at the Macau International Movie Festival for Best Writing. So, speaking of the script, you first wrote the script and it was so emotional. It was raw emotions because you were angry. And throughout the movie, did the script ever evolve? Did it change? Did it tone down or become more aggressive?
No. If I would look back for my first draft and the one that already became a movie, no, I've changed nothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, except like maybe the location, because I have to change due to the final location that we got, or maybe the positioning of the rooms, or maybe some extra dialogue to make it more fun. But the whole story is the same as my first draft.
Wow, you know, Shankari mentioned, you know, it stemmed from a lot of frustration and anger. Can you maybe explain to us what that is? What happened?
The anger came because I was staying in overseas for 4 years before I came back and stay put in Malaysia. And I realized that the situation of using mobile or iPad or whatever high-tech gadgets is as serious as Hong Kong, Thailand, and Singapore. I was shocked. And example, when I was having meals in restaurant, I can see kids that they didn't even make noise or not crying, but mom just put the iPad on the table on cartoons to show them to make sure they don't make noise. But in fact, they don't even cry yet. And even though if they cry, I don't think iPad can help to stop them crying. So, and also from my younger education from family, my father and my grandfather always tell us not to talk when we eat. But I realized that their dream, their wish come true. No one talks to them during having
in the
meal.
opposite way, though.
Yes, correct. And another thing is the culture and traditional. Example, mooncake. We only eat it for Chinese. We eat it. We have mooncake festival in sometimes September or sometimes beginning of October. But I could see restaurants selling mooncake right after May, Mother's Day.
Nowadays, it's all year round.
A little bit of an exploitation of culture.
Yes, and I did once. I talked to the restaurant manager. I say, hey, do you know why were you selling mooncake now? He said, maybe my boss want to make money. I said, that's not the point. You know, even though cultural and traditional for younger people, younger generation, they might think that they don't believe in this, but it's not about believing. It's the moment that you treasure with your family, and also you still treasure that there are old people nagging at you about traditional.
And it's these sentiments, you know, that you're expressing that have really resonated with everybody, because everyone's taken such a liking to the movie. And you know, you also participated in the 2013 New York Screenplay Contest and were one of the finalists, as well as the
2014 Hollywood Screenplay Contest.
Yes, the 2014. And did this in any way, you know, propel you to actually make the movie, being one of the finalists?
I would say it's the recognition helped me to make sure that I have to do better in my movie. Yeah, because after I won the award, I did not announce. No one knows. For me, it's just a motivation.
Yeah. Congratulations on that as well.
Yes,
thank you.
Congratulations. Now, you got, you know, writing the script that is really comes almost naturally to you. But to find an actor that actually fits the script, it's quite a task. How do you, as a director, know if an actor is right for the script or not?
By sense.
Oh, really?
I believe in sense.
do you already have someone like a role imagined? Do you know how he looks like, or?
Yes, because I'm a very observant person. When I wrote my script, I have people in my mind, but it might not be the current actors. But I have someone in my mind.
Kind of general.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I have visual, I have pictures. So I think when it comes to finding cast, it has to be the first request. I think it has to be through my sense, whether I know that I can feel that he or she can do it or not. That is very important. Others come later, like the acting or maybe the dialogue part, because it's all through training and practice.
You know, specifically talking about the kid from The Big Apple, the role of the grandfather played by Teong, who is of course a screen legend. You know, you wouldn't really think of him to play a grandfather role. You know, what made you pick him for this role?
I met him in 2012 in Macau, one of the award nights in Macau, 2012. And the way his posture, his expression, helped me to develop the character better. Yeah, but I did not have the guts that, oh, okay, I want him to be the role, because he's a...
He's Teong.
He's
starred in
Teong,
Jackie Chan's movies.
Yes, he's Teong. He's a hero. He's always been a hero. So never thought of that. And I'm a first-time director. I did not dream that big. Yeah. So, but I think I'm blessed. He loves the script.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know, it was. We had two of really famed actors to work with on The Kid from the Big Apple. So, you know, just for our viewers, could you tell us what The Kid from the Big Apple is all about?
Oh, it's about an 11-year-old girl called Sarah. She was sent to the grandfather that she has never met. The mom has to leave her with the grandfather because she has to relocate in China for assignment for a few months. So for this girl that already raised in New York, big city, to get along with the grandfather is about a nightmare. You know, culture shock, the environment. So the story started from there. Yes.
And of course, the story was a big success. But you know, from
In fact, it's a simple story. It's a very simple story.
These
just
simple
very human.
stories are the ones that really touch us who live a simple life.
Yeah, because you know, it did. Everybody loved it.
Yes.
But you know, from a lot of successes, there comes failures. What failures have you gone through, you know, in reaching this process that really made you want to push ahead in your career?
In this movie making, or throughout my career?
Throughout your career.
I think it's inner fear. Inner fear that always make you feel that you cannot succeed something. So I always remember what my producer told me. He said, never feel fear. If you feel fear, you are losing to yourself. So I always remember that.
Great advice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you afraid when you were writing the script, when you were directing? How was the whole process of, you know, writing and directing? Was the fear in there?
No. When I was writing, because from the beginning, I did not think of writing a script. I've never been a script writer. I've never gone through any academic training. No, I've never been one. So there's no fear. But before I was directing, the moment when my producer told me, okay, it's a good script, I like it, you direct it. That moment, I think I was like, no way. Do you think it's that easy to be a director? Yeah, because I have worked with a few directors. You know, I was on set. I know that it's really a very tough task.
Well, so you didn't have it initially planned that you were going to direct it?
No,
Oh,
never
wow.
planned.
Okay.
But when he offered that, and in the meantime, I wouldn't want my script to let other director to do it, because I have passion. I have so much love with it.
It is your story.
Yeah, it's my story.
You know, and talking about, you know, creating a movie, you know, there's a lot of people involved in it. What is the most important aspect for you in your team in creating a movie?
Well, always about communication and respect. That's very important. I always tell them even an argument is also communication. Yes, and respect.
Yes.
And the first thing that they must respect each other is every day. First thing you must say good morning, loud and clear.
That's very good to walk
Yes,
in and
even the kids.
Yeah.
I train them the first thing every day, even though it's nighttime or afternoon. Greet. Good morning.
you know,
Loud.
Perhaps it was these good values that you instilled into your team, you know, this beautiful teamwork that led on to you guys winning. I'm just reading Best Writing, Best Actor, Best Newcomer, Best Supporting Actress at the Macau International Movie Festival. Did you ever see that your movie is going to be receiving so much of recognition internationally?
No, never, never. It really is it's really encouraging and a big bonus to me, not only to me, I think it's to my team as well. I would say production is about belief in great team. You have to believe in your team and then to make greater things. I can't do it alone. And if my movie can travel, I think I'm so blessed that it's like my team, they are like wind beneath my wings. I'm the wing, they are the strong wind. They help me to fly.
Oh wow, that's lovely. Now we all, want to know before we let you go is, do you have any plans for this year? Any big movies coming up? Anything you can share with us? Any plans at all?
Okay, I would love to continue writing scripts. Yeah, I think this is something that I wish I should. I must continue, because if Big Apple has already brought so many positive energy and good messages to many people, and then also tighten the relationship, I think I must continue to do this.
Wow, well, we wish you all
It's like
the best.
having a mission now.
Yeah, we can't wait to see more great movies.
Yes, and you're such an inspiration. There are only like 5 female directors who have, directed feature films in Malaysia. You're one of them. Thank you so much for being an inspiration.
Thank you so much, Jess.
And we wish you all the luck for 2016
so much.
and the years
Thank
to
you.
come. Thank you.
Wow, we really have to check that movie out now.
Guys, The Kid from the Big Apple is still in cinema, so it's not too late to run to the cinema and go catch the movie. Really, don't forget to also bring a box of tissues along with you. It's really, really touching.
Yeah. And the movie was had a lot of Malaysian culture in it, which I think that we need to start appreciating more, which we are going to be doing coming up next on Vivas. So stay tuned.